Hello good people, this is Avril Hatala and I want to remind you that some things being shared in this video is under the Fair Use Copyright Act of 1976. The comments and opinion in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Diddy turned state's evidence. Why did Homeland Security raid 3 of Diddy's homes? Is it the way to obtain documents from high-profile individuals without blowing their covers that they're cooperating? Here's what is being leaked. Yes, Diddy is a voyager. He put hidden cameras all over his Miami, New York, and LA villas, in shower heads, bedrooms, etc. So yes, many big industry names are all compromised if they partied with Diddy within the past 15 years. So yeah, his 2 sons are in custody, and many of his partners in crimes are MIA, probably shredding any piece of evidence. It happens to be a field day for artists like 50 Cent, whose beef with Diddy goes back to Diddy putting Daphne Joy on payroll as a freak-off attendee. Daphne Joy is 50 Cent's baby mama, hence the alleged docu Diddy Do It, supposedly being produced by 50 Cent. Artists like Usher, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber have been speaking out about their own traumas with Diddy. Here are the music industry players that are probably not sleeping well. Rick Ross, who also has a palatial home in Coral Gables, a stone's throw away from Miami. Have you noticed that Rick Ross' baby mama, Tia Kemp, has been active on the vlogs lately exposing Rick Ross?
William is in daycare and he has to be picked up before 6 p.m. So I asked the attorneys, can we wrap it up at least about 5 so that I can have time to leave for Fort Lauderdale to reach Miramar to pick up William from school. By then we wrapped it up. I left out of the attorney's office, exited to the parking lot, and the truck was gone. I've been driving it for a little over 2 years. I was very surprising that he would take the truck. I went back in the office and I let the attorney know that the truck was gone. By that time it's about 5:40 now. And my friend girl had to come and pick me up from the attorney's office. So right now I don't have a car,
For being a corrections officer. Jay-Z and Diddy were in cahoots in the early 2000s, and allegedly a woman by the name of Kathy White was unalived. Kathy White was an industry girl that was sleeping with Jay-Z, who was with Beyonce at the time, allegedly. Kathy wanted to expose the affair and had the misfortune of dying before giving her tell-all. Diddy had many models and women flocking to be a part of the bad boy conglomerate, including Laura London, Naomi Campbell, and Jessica White. This attracted Jay-Z, who was not as flashy and into the pretty boy aesthetic like Diddy was. The change clothes video was the perfect visual for the lifestyle. Beyonce made Ring the Alarm around the same time as this Kathy White affair. It is being alleged that Beyonce is on the footage obtained from Diddy's compound engaging in freak-offs. Sidebar. Beyonce is the type of woman that when she finds her man is cheating or interested in someone else, instead of confronting him, she would compete with the other woman. Hence the Riri, Carrie Hilton, Khalees, A-Marie, Tierra Marie, Blue Cantrell, and Aaliyah beefs and canceled careers. It's interesting to note that Epstein also had a villa in Florida and also had hidden cameras all around his house that recorded essay abuse of mostly preteen girls with high-profile individuals. Wasn't Jay-Z and Beyonce as well as Naomi Campbell names on Epstein's flight logs? Is this a Miami crime sex ring with drugs and videotapes, or is it something more sinister? I'm waiting on news from artists like French Montana, Chris Brown, T.I. and Tiny, again, Trick and Trina to be announced next, or even 1017 artists and Gucci Mane.
Diddy blog, bitches, Diddy blog. What's up? As you can see, most definitely, I am here with the youngest, greatest rapper in the game. And, I'm always trying to uplift, the future, and being that, you are the present and the future. I just had a question. I'm just trying to tell all these young cats out there trying to come up, You know, like, where do you think they gotta go to from your point of view? You know what I'm saying? What is the best advice you could give them? Because I be telling them, like, my best advice is they gotta do it a whole new way, a different way, like they from another planet. But coming from you, coming from the man of men right now, tell them something good.
I mean, literally, you have to just be really into what you're doing and what you're saying. You have to live it, and if you live it, meaning you don't have to do nothing stupid, but if you mean what you say, it comes natural, actually. And, you know, try to be, you don't try to be different, because when you try to be different, you end up being the same, because everybody's trying to be different. But you know what you end up, you be you. And if that doesn't work, then this isn't what you should be doing.
That's what's up.
And that's just that, because I don't do nothing but be me. And,
yeah.
And my drive, man, I think, if you wanted to ask me how I got to that, is I don't stop. I don't stop at all. I have the studio on the bus with me. I have the studio when we go out the country. I got the studio in the studio. And then when I'm not on stage, I'm in the studio. And when if I'm not in the studio, I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Or on set. 3 S's: set, studio, or stage. Anything else is uncivilized.
He sleeps when he's dead.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Sleep for what? I'm 25 years of age.
On, man.
Sleep for what?
For
you
what?
know how much time? They always ask me, why do you work so hard?
Yeah.
I say, because I'm 25.
Yeah, but you know what I tell them? That you get out of it what you put into it. It's the game is so simple. Y'all just ain't listening, or you really ain't built for the game,
or something.
Something like that.
They ask you why you work so hard. You ask them why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And
so the bottom line is, man, don't be out there trying to rap like him, because you can't rap like him. You can't rap like Jay. You can't stunt like me or Baby. You can't do nothing but be you. Be you. Do you. That's the greatest jewel. There's nothing else we can teach y'all motherfuckers. Now do you. Get off the computer and go do something, motherfuckers. We out.
Because it's causing underage obesity.
Let's face it, birds of a feather, and the music industry looking like one big bird right now. Anyway, the Miami streets are talking. Hide your kids.